Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Pat, physical therapist, and today what I want to talk to you guys about is why you should stop performing sit-ups and what are some exercises that you can do instead. So first I want to quickly talk about why sit-ups are bad for your back. So the biggest reason why sit-ups are bad for your back is what happens when you're doing a conventional sit-up, when you're on your back, your knees are bent up, and you're curling yourself up. What is happening is you're going through repetitive lumbar flexion, meaning your spine is just flexing forward over and over and over again. So there's a couple reasons why that's bad. One is it puts a lot of pressure on the disc. So you have a disc between your vertebrae. We've all heard about herniated discs. So if you do a lot of repetitive flexion, you're going to put more pressure on that disc. It could lead to possible disc herniation or some other cause of back pain. So that's the number one reason. The other reason is when you're doing a sit-up, a lot of times you end up using your hip flexors. We're all trying to work on the abs. You end up using your hip flexors, and your hip flexor, your psoas in particular, comes around and attaches to your lumbar spine. And when you do that, you're just pulling on that lumbar spine repetitively. So I'm not a huge fan of sit-ups. I don't have any of my patients do sit-ups. A couple exercises that I like to tell them to do instead. One that is the closest to a sit-up is just doing a crunch. So to do a crunch the correct way is on your back, knees bent up. I like to kind of bring my hands up behind my head just to support my head a little bit. And then all you're going to do is you're just kind of curling up just a little bit. And you're keeping your head supported with your hands the whole time. So you're just coming up, squeezing your stomach, and coming down. So your spine is not going through that flex position. You're just kind of doing a small crunch. You're still going to get the benefit of the abs that you're trying to strengthen. So you can do a crunch. I'm not opposed to doing crunches. I just don't like the sit-ups. So you can do a crunch. And the other exercises that I like to do pretty much just kind of have the body maintained in a pretty nice neutral spine position. So planks, kind of on your elbows or on your hands. Planks are a good one to do. I also like side planks to kind of work more of the obliques. And then some more functional ab exercises I like to do would be a farmer's or a suitcase carry, we call it. So walking around back and forth in the gym or hallway in your house, holding a weight on one side of your body. That's going to work the opposite obliques on the side. So then you kind of walk back and forth a few times, and then you want to hold it on the other side, trying to keep your spine in a nice neutral position. And then if you're at the gym, a lot of times they have one of those, it's called the captain's chair. So you're up nice and high, your elbows can be supported, and your legs are kind of dangling. And then you can either bring your knees up to your chest, or you can do like a leg raise kind of in that hanging position. That's a good way to strengthen up the core without going through a repetitive flexed position of the spine. So that'll spare the spine, and you'll still get the benefits if you're looking for a nice strong core that will in turn protect the back. So hope you learned something.